Allow your energy to rest here as we get started. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. Welcome in, everyone. Let me know if the music is too loud. We're just relaxing our energy into today's session. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Letting us just sink in. Thank you, thank you. Letting us just sink in into this new day, this new month even. Su dia 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 ramomosh konokokoa isiamao. Make sure you have your water nearby. Whatever type of drinks that you are near. Make sure you're constantly drinking fluids during these sessions. It can help move the energy and make sure that you're not getting into stuck energetic patterns or formations. We want to make sure that we are treating our body when we are moving energy. Your body is a temple. The kingdom of heaven is within. Take proper care of that. Let's see, I didn't have time. I feel like I've been busy. I feel very busy. But I'll get there. Okay, excellent. Go check it out when you have time. The February energy update. Hello, welcome in, beautiful souls. It is over on YouTube. It has just some good things to talk about. I think we might talk about some of those things today, but of course, go check out the full video over there. Interesting words that are coming forward. I have intention and then intimidation. Intimidating intention almost. Intimidation. Intimidating intention. Like, allow your intentions to be so strong and powerful that they can be intimidating. Ooh, there's a beautiful red robin, red cardinal out the window. Oh, so beautiful. And it's snowing too, so he was just popping. Intimidating intentions. Let's see what else. Of course, love wants to come forward. This month of February has a lot of love entering the chat. There's a lot of things coming to the surface about how we've been self-sabotaging our love. There's a lot of things coming to the surface about emotionality, not allowing yourself to fully be in love, where you're sometimes set a little bit far back because you don't want to fully feel everything. Love. Anything else, Spirit, that you want to, words of the day? They're showing me flowers. Maybe that could be connected with love. And maybe this could be for some of you out there, like giving gifts to others. And again, go check out my YouTube video because this is something I talk about. Is like showing love to others is a really beautiful way to show love to yourself. And to show yourself that you have unconditional love flowing through you at all times. It proves to you that you have the capacity. You have the capacity for a deep amount of love. You have the capacity to keep giving love. Divine Rising, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, welcome in, beautiful souls on YouTube. Hello, beautiful souls on TikTok. It's good to have you both here. We're just talking through different concepts of the day. Anything else, Spirit, that you want to share with us about this energy? I'm hearing freedom. And I'm hearing rooted in. So things that we've been talking about coming into the year of the horse here in February. There's a lot more freedom energy, a lot of good intentions, again, intimidating intentions that are coming forward, very strong, very powerful. The list is open, yes. Wait, I said freedom and something else. And they're saying chasm. Chasm. Like cataclysm. Chasm. It's almost like I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm seeing like cell division as well. They're showing a cell turning into 2 cells, turning into 4 cells, turning into more. 16 cells. Rapid growth. Okay, that makes sense. Rapid growth. Rapid growth alongside that intimidating intention. Those two are going hand in hand. When you can have a really, really strong intention, you have really strong abilities to grow with those intentions. Yay, excellent, Katie. I'll write you down, love. Y'all are great. Y'all, it is so interesting. Chantris Seva, thank you. Thank you. I love Chantris. Guys, I've been thinking a lot about music again. I'm like, oh, I need to get back into it. Because for a while I was writing songs every single day. And then Christmas and stuff happened. I think something happened, but then I just didn't have as much motivation. But I miss it. I want to go back. I want to do more. I want to really learn how to produce. Because I bought like a year subscription to like a music producing thing so I could make my own music, and I got very overwhelmed by it. That seems to be a thing for me. I get overwhelmed by something and it just stops. But I always go back to it. That's the thing. When the time is right. Okay. You can help me. No way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can you please DM me? Like for real? Because I really want that. I have such a passion. Like since I was young, I'm like, this is my dream, is to sing for people. That would be awesome. That would be so cool. Okay. All right, Spirit. I see you. Ashe, ashe. Here's the thing about me as well. I'm a yearner, y'all. I'm a yearner. I love a song that's about love. This is what we've been talking about here in February. It's just this ooey gooey love. There's a lot of love coming to the surface. There's an opening of a heart. We're moving from our mind to our heart. We're really establishing our foundation in the heart rather than the mind. And it can be really hard for some of us to take that step from here down. We have to move it through our throat chakra. So through that throat chakra is the expression. The expression can help us truly connect with our heart so much deeper. Whether the intention or the emotions that come out of expression are of light or darkness, it doesn't matter. It is the expression that matters to allow us to get us into our heart, to know that it is safe to express. Because I think a lot of times, even in the spiritual community kind of specifically, or even just in any religion, they're like kind of push down all the negative thoughts or push down the negative things that you want to say. But what that just does is it pushes it into the heart and keeps you lifted into the head. So if you keep just swallowing the pain, you're keeping up in the head. We really want you to be able to express that pain, to open up a pathway to the heart to open. Happy February. I'm glad you like this. I love green. I'm a big fan of wearing green. Big fan of it. I love this color specifically. And the heart chakra, what we've been talking about, right? Love it. I think that's probably why I'm drinking a matcha and my underwear is green. I'm not actually sure. I just made that up, but it could. Oh wait, my socks are green. I knew something was green. Green for the win today. How was everyone's sleeping, by the way? Hello, beautiful souls. Hello over on YouTube. It's good to have you guys here. made a big move last night, so I feel really tired. Yeah, that makes sense. Like move in the astral space or in the physical space. Wonder what to do when we are feeling stuck. Like I said, I think the best thing to do when you're feeling stuck is express and move that energy outwards. So things like singing can be really, really helpful to bring vibrations from the soul out. Things like drawing, things like dancing, anything that's a little bit creative or expressive can be really helpful to move out of stagnation. And if it is hard to get into that creative flow, that in itself shows that that is something that needs to be connected to or worked on. Dreams are crazy, sleepy lately. Thank you, I appreciate that. I've been remembering every dream every night. Yes, sleepy, yes. Yeah, I definitely have been dreaming. I have been having very vivid and active dreams, and it can sometimes be hard to wake up, or I'll wake up with a headache because of how much I've been thinking throughout the night. Then start lucid dreaming, not lots of sleep. Yeah. So my cat my cat wakes me up at about 3, 4, sometimes 2. Last night it was 2 a.m. And then wakes me up again. But he wakes me up a lot in the middle of the night because he wants to get fed at that time of the night. And if I don't feed him then, he'll just kind of scratch at things. So it's kind of just easier to feed him at that time. And so when that happens, I've kind of seen it as a benefit because then I'll wake up and then I'll lucid dream through the rest of the night. And it kind of gives me a little bit more control over my dream state or a little bit more awareness. And so I remember more often. But it definitely is interesting. Since I was a teenager, nice. Nice. I woke up from a dream about being bitten by a spider. Oh no. Yeah, I like fully remember the feelings of my dreams last night. I couldn't like pinpoint it to words, but I know the feelings, like I remember what it felt like. So I know that it was something about love, because again, that's been a key theme here as we've stepped over into February, and it's deeper than just Valentine's Day. This is a month intentionally built around love. And what does that look like even in your lower points, if you will? Because February can be a month of maybe stagnation or stagnancy. And can you still allow yourself to experience bliss in this month? Can you still allow yourself to find beauty in everything? Are you giving yourself the opportunity to do so? The cold weather is a gift, but sometimes it doesn't feel like it, right? It's a gift because it tells us, hey, it's time for you to rest, because something really beautiful, a lot of movement, a lot of excitement is coming forward for you after this rest. And that is what I do feel is happening. So right now, as we're still at the year of the snake, I really do think rest as much as you can. When your body is telling you to do so, just lay, just be. Give your body that gift of presence, because again, as we're switching over to the year of the horse, it's going to be fast. I feel energetically fast, right? There's going to be so many downloads, so many thoughts, so many new ideas, so many ways that we're going to want to pursue our life, that it's going to feel very fast. So they're saying stay slow now and recuperate all of your energy so that you can have a very firm foundation of rest and peace. And so as we're going into the year of the horse as well, they're saying that rest and peace that you created for yourself, that foundation, is going to be very important as you're implementing it when you get all of this fast-paced energy coming in. And it's the question that February really asks you is, did you learn your lesson of January? And did you learn how to be with yourself? Did you learn how to station your light? Did you learn how to create a firm foundation? Did you learn peace? There's going to be a lot of questions that February asks you personally. You've been feeling more presence, like I'm more aware in sleep mode. Yep. Yeah. Good morning. Welcome in, beautiful souls. So that's a lot of stuff that's we're feeling here in February. I always love the first of the months because I always get lots of rapid downloads about what we're going to be seeing, and I'm so excited about it. I don't think it's I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but I'm not going to say it's going to be hard because we have done a lot of work. We have done a lot of dang work, y'all. Been struggling with guilt for resting too much. Yeah, that's something that the collective is also dealing with generally, because we are, again, like I say, we're balancing out the patriarchy and the matriarchy, and something that the patriarchy is very strong about is don't rest, keep going, go, 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 go. And that's a very masculine minded energy, and it's fine for some people and it's fine for some times, but it is not cyclical in the nature of the feminine. And so the feminine is coming in and saying, actually, it is okay to rest. Actually, it is okay to be at peace. Actually, it is okay to soften. And so the feminine right now is holding leadership in her way of stepping back and saying, actually, it's not that deep. I can rest and things will be done and it's okay. And that level of leadership from the feminine right now is really supporting the masculine to go, actually, why am I fighting tooth and nail to constantly be doing something? Why am I constantly stressed about something? Can I not just relax? So the masculine is also getting a little frustrated, potentially, by the rest that the feminine is choosing to tune into. And again, this isn't based on gender, this is just based on what you're feeling in your body. Release the feeling of guilt of resting, absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. I love that for you so much, Katie. I love that for you. Yeah, and those that are stepping into spaces where maybe your jobs have changed, or maybe things around how you're functioning in reality is changing, know that it is a gift. It is a deep gift that you've been chosen to rest, or you've been chosen to sit back. And the same thing with my mom. Like, she's gone through this whole eye surgery thing on both sides of her eyes, and it's been a long time. I think since August was her first eye surgery, and she's still recovering now. um, and it's been really hard for her because she can't do anything, and it's been really interesting to watch my dad slowly soften, because in the beginning he was like, okay, it's been 3 days after your surgery, now do everything again, come back, and that didn't work, and it made it really hard for her to recover. And so she had to go back for surgery and surgery and surgery because things just didn't land, and she had to keep just laying on her back, and she just had to keep sitting and resting and praying and being in the divine. And my dad has slowly softened, been like, actually, wait, okay, don't do anything too much, like, it's okay, just rest. And so it's really beautiful to see how he's also been able to soften through the rest that she has needed. And again, this is what I'm feeling for the collective consciousness generally. We are all softening. And so when the masculine is softening, we don't also want to point fingers and say, you're not allowed to soften, because how is that helpful? Allow us all to soften, because that's the way that the patriarchy softens. That's the way that the patriarchy slowly starts releasing itself out of its need for power. Because again, this is how I perceive it. Again, take what resonates, leave the rest. I don't believe that the patriarchy is meant to be the absolute. I don't think it's helpful for anyone. I don't think that the masculine is actually really meant to lead. I think that the masculine is very helpful, but I do think the feminine has very strong natural leadership skills, and it's going to look different. It doesn't mean that when the feminine leads, it's going to look like the masculine when it leads. It doesn't look like that. But I do think the feminine, when she leads, it's a very soft guidance. And I think that that's what humanity needs. I mean, we are on a feminine planet. We are naturally in our feminine nature because we chose to come to a planet that is feminine. So when we're out of alignment with the planet's natural vibrations and frequencies, there's going to be strife. There's going to be a little bit of tension. And so now that we're starting to creep it back into her natural state of soft leadership and community and conversation and things that are much more peaceful, it's going to bring us all into a state of like, okay, we can relax and we can all regulate our nervous system together. These vibrations are going into your electrical system or your nervous system and allowing parts of you to really relax and just release into this moment. Just feel how your heart also is softening here. We're picking up good vibration. I love that. My pronouns are she, they. Thank you for asking. Kanakia maramo sundokoa aki kia sakatoko oshkononokoa rama ukai iskeninkia eshonokoa maramo sundokoa niakashkonokoa ramas me sonokoa ramatish kananaki maukai ianema ask tokoshkatakia ramos Onoko nakai kiamask. Nish kononoko ramos kononoko shkritikiki skanatia usulania. Such softness going into the heart here as higher presences are helping open up the collective heart and guiding us to find more peace within the heart, to relax the hips, relax the jaw. Just allow your body to receive the love that wants to come in. Su niña ramos kononoko adia paish kononoko ne sikatikia ashkananaki. Thank you for the gifts, beautiful soul. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can feel your nerves twitching. Yes, they're connecting with the vibrations. Thank you for the roses, beautiful. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome in everyone that is coming in. Please be kind over on YouTube. So they're showing me organs, right? We've been talking about our body as a cathedral, our body as a temple, and oftentimes in these cathedrals or temples, we can have certain instruments. One of those instruments that we commonly see is the organ. And why are organs called organs? Thank you for the gift, because they legitimately were made to help heal the organs of the body. That frequency that comes from the organ helps emanate such energy through these cathedrals. And then we also have the sacred geometry windows in a lot of these cathedrals that send in light. That in itself is a sacred geometry frequency that is coming into the cathedral room. And then you have the music that is surround sound frequencies that are able to inhibit your body to help soften and heal the organs of the body. So it's really cool that that's always been a foundational energy in the church or in places of worship, has been sound healing in that way. I do think we should bring back the organs. Give me a second, I think my cat might be at the door, and then we'll get started with those individual sessions. All right. No way, you have an organ in your living room? That's wild. That's so cool. Okay, let's go over to these individual sessions. So we have Jess with the 25-minute session. Oh wait, is that right? Yeah, Jess with 25-minute session. And then we have Katie going first. Katie, where did you send in, love? Cash out, excellent. With a 15-minute session. Is there anything specific? Feeling Lyran energy. Ooh, Lyrans. Spirit led. Beautiful. Just any type of healing that comes through, we'll definitely tune into that, Katie. It's why I'm drawn here. I love that. I'm glad you're here, love. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that my explanations can be understandable. I'm very grateful. I now really understand myself as a Gemini. I used to say I was a Cancer, but I think I'm fully a Gemini. So I think because of that Gemini nature of being able to almost like bounce my ideas back and forth between both sides of my brain, it's just like, I don't know, I feel like I'm able to bring things forward a lot easier. I don't know. All right, let's get into it, Katie. Let me get my energy ready and we'll get started. Of course, anyone else that is in here, you guys can receive the secondary energy codes. Sit around, learn, take in what you want to, and we'll go into it now. Oh, thank you, beautiful soul. Thank you. All right, Katie, put a heart in the chat when you are ready, and we will get started. Oh, wait. 15. Perfect. Ooh, orange hearts. I love it. All right. Put a hand in your heart, put a hand in your belly. Let's take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. Okay, they do want you just a little bit more embodied. So really, you're just floating just a little bit above your body. And they want you to fully come down, sitting into your head, your neck, your heart, solar, sacral, and root. Really feeling into your spine here, feeling into your hips, your thighs, your knees, your shins, your calves, your ankles, and your feet. Pushing down into the earth, grounding in. Because here's the thing about the Lyran energy, and I've been getting a lot of downloads about the Lyrans as very earthly beings. They're very grounded. So when we're connecting with the Lyran energy, even though maybe there is another species outside of us that is more starseed, the Lyrans naturally want us to be very grounded and embodied and focused and charging after what we truly want. And what we want is, it tends to be here in this reality. Because again, if we're just going up, we're kind of dissociating out of our presence. How do you want to change the world here? Be focused in that energy. The Lyrans have taught me, the Lyrans and the Vegans are another species of lion beings, but the Vegans have taught me a lot about precision, wisdom, and accuracy, which is very interesting that that's a part of their thing. It's all about education, and it's like an inner education, making sure that you're continuing to learn. And then the Lyrans have taught me a lot about courage and persistence. Keep going, keep thriving. And all of those energies can be down here in the physical reality. So they just keep bringing your energy down. They're kind of saying primal instincts. Turn on your natural and primal instincts that are in your most and highest divine good. And so what they're saying when they're saying turn on your primal instincts is they're almost showing your ears, enhancing your ability to hear sound, because this is what we're going to be needing, right? They're wanting you to see yourself as a lion in general. Okay, so if you're out in the jungle, you have to have good ears to hear where things are moving, what things are happening. So if we're thinking about that here in the embodied state, having strong ears allows us to hear and sense the different vibrations around us. It is a part of your spiritual gifting, is being able to really sense things energetically. It doesn't mean that you have to hear something. It's more of the vibration that you're feeling moving through your body and moving through your brain. And so there's going to be like instant downloads or information the more that you're really able to open up your ears. But this also means that you have to clear out the vibrations that are not serving you. So the things that you might be listening to that don't feel good, it's going to be very stark. So maybe even just having TV on in the background, I'm not sure if you do that, but that might not be something that is intellectually helpful at this time in your life, to be distracted or to be busy with the sounds, because they're saying they want you to learn precision of vibration, precision of sound. Okay, so make sure you are sitting in silence to really listen, to enhance that gift of yours right now. Beautiful. And feel that embodied feeling. And again, feeling those vibrations coming in right now, going through your brain and down through your spine, going all the way through your body. Just start to feel the vibrations. So they're showing me like a guitar or a music right now. They're showing even drums, stomping feet. This is something that is going to be beneficial to your whole body, to be in rhythm. Okay, so this is something I've talked about before, but boundaries that are made out of rhythmic movement can be helpful for a very feminine or fluid being that is going through a lot of transitions. So they're just saying rhythm. Understanding that your energy can change and it can move. Give yourself that space and grace to be rhythmic in nature, cyclical in nature. Good. Grounding this energy. Yeah. You're going into the solar plexus here. They're showing me a fire. They're showing the vibrations and the sensations of a fire can be heard. Even a candle or incense can be heard energetically, right? Because everything is a vibration. So our ears transmute everything. Fun fact, the first sense that we develop in our body when we're in the womb is the ears. So it's actually one of our most potent traits, but also it allows us to hear the vibrations of life around us. It allows us to connect with things around us. And also, if we want to talk about the first thing that ever created was sound, was vibration. In the beginning was the word. Vibration and sound, the big bang, right? It was a sound. So understanding the ancient wisdom of sound and vibration that is moving through you is going to help elevate you to the next level. And I'm hoping all of these things are kind of clicking into place for you of understanding. And if it's not, allow it to just slowly digest in your system. This is a activation energetically within your own body to feel. It's a feeling. It's a very embodied energy here right now. Yeah, they're focusing a lot on that solar plexus, the lower heart and solar plexus. They're wanting you to be more confident in your gifts and how you show up in the world. They want you to be more confident in your sensitivity. It doesn't have to be a burden. It doesn't have to be something that creates issues for you. It can be one of the greatest gifts, but you have to strengthen those gifts by giving it the opportunity to be strengthened. Like the more that you can focus on the sounds and the vibrations of things that are coming through you, the stronger that you're going to be able to also alchemize those sounds that are moving through you. They're saying nothing can bother you when you've mastered your skill. And in that, then you get to show others that nothing bothers you. And it can be very helpful, especially for family around you, to feel very strong in your energy, to support in any situation. Yeah, they just keep coming to the solar plexus, which makes sense. I mean, the Lyrans are definitely run by the sun energy, solar. Yeah, they're teaching you a lot right now. So it makes sense that you're feeling very connected to the Lyrans and the Vegans. And they keep saying primal instincts. Again, coming back to those primal sensations that have helped us come to the place that we're at. But I think throughout time, when we kind of moved away from needing to live in a jungle or live outside, our sensitivity or our sensations towards life started to dim, they're saying come back to that. It's a helpful tool. It keeps you connected with all the things around you. It's not you versus the world, it's you and the world. And when you can understand that everything is harmonizing, everything is a harmony, you're able to understand how your harmony and your energy itself ripples out. How you're able to solely harmonize a large part of human consciousness by your awareness of your instincts. Again, I hope this is making sense, and allow it to sink with you. We're bringing a lot of sun into your solar plexus to make you feel confident in who you are and how you show up in the world. Just allow your body to feel the light that is flowing through you. Allow your ears to hear the vibrations that are moving through. It's almost like feel the vibrations, not hear them. It's more of a feeling. And they're showing your meridian points, each like a string. This is how I see the body as an instrument, right? And all of our meridian points that connect our body, all of the chakras are like a string on a guitar, and you get to play one and it makes beautiful sound. It's like a harp, if you will. I love a harp. And it makes beautiful sound. So when you're able to activate those meridian points, when you're able to really turn your body online, when you get to be really present, your sound, your harmony, your instrument is even louder. The impact is even stronger. See yourself as a beautiful harp, an angelic harp. It's going to be helpful for more than just you. But also, when there are moments where you're feeling a little chaotic with the frequencies around you, come back to that harp, come back to that harmony of self, and allow you to play your own instrument. Deepen the analogy, but know that you can always come back to self. And maybe the way that you play is through dance, maybe the way that you play is singing, maybe the way you play is through art or expression or fashion, anything that comes forward to you. It's a matter of allowing yourself to play. And that play sends rippling vibrations through the collective that says it is safe to play. It is safe to harmonize. We don't all have to play the instrument of chaos. We can play the instrument of peace. And the thing about that is the instrument of peace sounds a lot better. It's in tune. The instruments of chaos, all of the strings are out of tune. It's hard to harmonize with it. But when we all get to come into a harmony of peace, there is much more this angelic choir that plays out energetically through the consciousness field. Again, this is deep in the analogy, but I hope it is making sense. Good. All right. Good. Bringing light down through the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar, the sacral, the root, the hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth, grounding in. Grounding, bringing those roots all the way down to the crystalline core. Wrapping your roots around the core. Sending this love all the way back up through your roots, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, roots, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up to the heavens. Let me open the door for my cat real quick. Come in. Hi. Hello, buddy. All right, let's close out. Releasing out any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go and letting it flow. Letting it go and letting it flow. Letting it go and letting it flow. You're so very welcome. All right, bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. We're going to bring some golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Bringing abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. And so it is. And so it is. There you go, beautiful soul. Sending you so much love as you are taking that all in. Give me just a second to check on my cat, and then we'll go into Jess's healing. Hey, Sheldon. Sheldon, come here. Come on. Come on. Let's go. You want to go outside? Let's go. Come on. All right, make sure you guys are drinking lots of water. That last session had a lot of energetic frequency shifting. So when we're using a lot of frequencies like that, it is important to be drinking water. He is keeping me on my toes. He always is, though. All right, Jess. Do we have Jess in the chat? Thank you to everyone that's here, by the way. I'm tired. I don't know why that last session I was just so relaxed in it. They were giving me so much good vibrations. All right, let's tune into Jess. Jess, it just says spirit led, so let me know if there is anything that comes up during this session. I'm so tired out from the full moon. Yeah, thank you for the roses, beautiful. All right, let me get my energy ready and we will get started in with Jess's. Jess is a 25-minute session. We do have still a couple more spots left on the list today, so if you do want to get on, you can go over to my link in bio. You can send through Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, or through my website. Anything works. The 15-minute sessions are 40, the 25 are 60. So let me get my energy ready and we'll go into Jess's healing. All right. Just put a heart in the chat when you are ready, and we will get started with the session. Of course, anyone else that is in here, you guys can receive the secondary energy codes. So stick around if that feels good to you. Wait, give me a second. I gotta do some big time math. Oh wait, that's not that bad. There we go. Genius. All right, put a hand on your heart. Put a hand on your belly. Let's take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. Okay, the thing that they're just saying over and over is like, don't see yourself as a project, which is interesting because I don't think you fully do. I think that you're enjoying the process of learning how to unravel yourself and learning how to really be open. But I think maybe this is essential to just say anytime maybe that you're getting too serious about needing to heal yourself or needing to fix things about you is where it's a little too far. They're just saying let it come very naturally. And I think again, I do think you are letting things come naturally. They're just giving you this preference or this thing that is just saying don't see yourself as a project, because when that happens then we get just a little bit too serious and we don't really stay fully present in our body when we see ourselves as a project, or when we're on this healing journey and we're just like, okay, what's the next thing I need to heal, what's the next thing, what's the next thing, what's the next thing. And sometimes all you need to do is just sit in all that you have already done. So that's what they're saying here right off the bat, energetically. And then I am feeling this energy of kind of just being tired of like holding things so much and holding a lot of people's burdens or holding the worries of the world. I am feeling your energy tired about that. And so again, in that phrase of like, you're not a project, the world isn't a project, just allow things to relax, allow things to play out the way that they need to. And then they're showing me a river, and they're showing you like floating down a river. Like that's the energy that they want you to be coming into when you're working on really bringing your feminine forward. Is it's so easy, it's natural, it's not something that needs to be forced. It will come up when you give it permission to, because the feminine, it comes forward when things are soft and allow things to be safe, and when things are easy. The masculine comes forward when there needs to be someone in charge, right? Or when there needs to be kind of a defense or protective energy. So what you're coming into is actually walking away from that project mentality and coming into just deep serenity. And that serenity is going to allow you to blossom. You do have to give that to yourself though. You have to allow yourself to know that you are safe to open up deeper to serenity. That word is just so beautiful. I love the way that it's coming out. Serenity. So that's something that they're showing right off the bat. They just keep showing you floating down this river, and they want you to envision that all throughout the day. Anytime you're getting like a little built up about something, a little frustrated about something, just like if you're getting internally mad about something, they're just like, show the river and allow it to float down. And they're even saying anything that you're harboring in your field that you know you need to let go, send it down the river as well, like away from you. And they're showing it on like a little tiny like paper boat. And they're like, put it on the boat, send it down. It's okay. you might flow at different paces as the things that you're releasing, because your pace doesn't have to be going down the White Rapids. It can be like a lazy river journey. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be so pungent. It can be blissful. Bringing more light down through the crown, third eye, throat, heart. Yeah, the heart is where there's a lot releasing. So allow that heart to just flow, almost imagining a river flowing back from your back through your heart and flowing through the heart. Just letting it soften. And then we're also going to visualize a waterfall or a river flowing all the way through your chakras. So it's kind of like mixing in there. In the middle of the heart, there's like this whirlpool type experience in the heart, flushing out. It's almost like your heart is going through a washing machine, and it's washing itself, it's flushing, it's releasing. And again, as we're walking into February, there is an energy of allowing ourselves to have ooey gooey love, to be really open to deep compassion and deep softness. And the more that you allow that guard to be down, the more that people can see the true love that is within you, and the more that people can magnetize to that love. So again, if we're guarded, you're going to match with others that are also guarded and that are not in their healed state or not doing the work. If you're starting to open and you're doing that work outwardly, you're doing the work in your mind, your body, and your soul, you're magnetizing those that are also having that experience. And that type of love, it does feel like it is, it might take a little bit longer. What they're sharing with me now is like, don't pick the first person that is available. Know that you are expensive. Your energy is expensive. And make sure that you're taking care of that energy first. And when you do so, the right person will come around. So again, feeling that water flow, that whirlpool energy here in the heart, still completely releasing and letting go. Ooh, there's a lot of energy at the bottom of the heart. Mother-father wound coming forward and releasing. Again, visualize just giving it up. Saying, I no longer need to identify with the wounds of my parentals. I identify with the new version of me that I hold strong. And when I get to heal myself, I'm healing the generation that is still alive beneath me. I'm healing my children by healing myself now. Yeah, I'm actually very much tuning into your children now. That vision just came forward. It does feel like your kids also have these guards up. And again, maybe they learned that from the guard that was natural to you, but now you're letting it go, and now allow yourself to witness their guards lowering so that there is a greater relationship between you and them. Allowing softness around all of the edges. Releasing judgment subconsciously and consciously. Care deeply about what they think, what they do, how they show up in the world. there's a complete heart change here. It's like we're at an oil change, but it's for your heart. There's a lot of new openness coming forward. So if you want to, even shake your upper chest where your heart is, giving opportunity for the heart to flow. Good. They're working on the lower heart. There's a ton of angels coming in. There's at least 4. One of them is a very feminine energy. So, wow, my live almost ended because I didn't see the puzzle. Good thing I opened my eyes. They're even showing the puzzle piece, something about the puzzle piece. It's as if a lot of your life right now is like putting itself together. It's as if you got comfortable with the puzzle being undone. They're saying now all of the pieces are going to make sense, all the pieces are going to fit. The dream that you want gets to come together now. Fully believe in it. Again, dream bigger, they're saying. What is the best possible life that you could live? Believe in it. Trust it. They're showing me the Eye of Ra. Bringing more light down through the heart. And just massaging the heart here as there's some wounding coming forward from the lower heart, from the deep child trauma. Just let it go. Let it soften. Let it flow through the river. It's okay to let it go. Trust you are stepping into something new. Whew. There's a lot of movement in there. So if you want to just put your hands on your heart as well, that can be really helpful for your body. So good. Now feel that flow going down to your solar, your sacral, and your root, pushing through hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth. Again, feel that beautiful water flow flowing through you and through your heart, spinning in the heart here, letting the old energy go, watering the roots of your foundation, building it deeper with this beautiful feminine watery energy wrapping around your roots, allowing the roots of you to feel loved, cared for, bringing lots of nutrition and fluidity into your roots, allowing things to change the way that things were don't have to be the way that things are. Things are allowed to change. They're allowed to change for the better. And they're showing a blanket of grace wrapping around you and your lineage. Blankets of deep love, grace, forgiveness. And as you're doing this, what I'm feeling as well, because your kiddos keep coming to mind, and like wounds that might have taken place through their experiences, what I'm feeling your roots now doing is digging up and going up into your kids and sending this deep light into the wounds that might have been created through their upbringing, and just bringing this soft light into them. And allowing those wounds to be filled with light. And just giving so much grace to yourself and to them and the journey that you are all going on. And even in this, they're saying that a bridge is being formed. Greater connections are being formed here. Any awkwardness is needing to come to the surface to be relieved. Really keep that root chakra open. Really keep that root open. Anytime you're realizing that you're clenching or you're holding back, really just relax those hips, relax the pelvic floor muscles, allow it to let go. There's nothing you need to hold on to right now. Good, and just really feel that release out of your hips, down to your thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet. Yeah, it's felt in the womb. The release, the letting go. Yeah, you're coming back into your sensation, not being so numbed out to your body, specifically the womb, specifically the experience of having female parts and having a uterus and maybe not. Because I think we talked about you getting a hysterectomy, and I don't remember for sure. But I think that wounding is coming forward. It wants to be felt, wants to be grieved. Something about the womb is grieving. Give it that space to grieve. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there was a disconnect from the body for a long time. So now you're able to fully be present with yourself and grieve, even though it probably was very helpful for you, logically, up here, logically. Made a lot of sense for you to do so, and that's awesome, and I'm glad you did that. There's still parts of your body, your physical organs are still grieving. Your cells are still grieving. So give them that space to fully go through the grief process and to fully allow the emotionality of grief to come through the body. And when you do that, there will be a greater lesson of embodiment that you're able to hold. You're able to be much more grounded. You're able to be much more motherly, which is something we've talked about before as well. But like very sensitive to other people's hurts rather than trying to just toughen up about everything. Yeah, that's coming forward. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. That makes, girl. Okay. So there's double grief there. In a way, your hysterectomy almost feels like it took part of the pain. And you were like, allowed yourself to grieve through that. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, there's something about coming back to that, giving yourself the space to really let go, because that was a couple different traumas that came at you at once. And it probably did keep you up in dissociation for a while, and so now you're really coming back down. You learned a lot from the higher realms, you learned a lot from going up, but now you're learning a lot by coming back down and really being present with the people around you, the people that you love. And again, the heart is really opening. I want you to feel that waterfall flowing through, the waterfall going through your heart, the river. My mother, my brother, my husband, and a hysterectomy. Oof. Oof. You can feel that emotional weight coming back up. And again, allow yourself to soften here. Allow yourself to really grieve, to let go, instead of needing to logically go up and be like, well, yeah, that happened, but grieve. It needs to be let go. It needs to be felt. I think even after you grieve, there's going to be parts of your body, like your knees, that will feel better. The knees hold a lot of grief. The legs hold a lot of grief. Yes, you can, love. Yeah, okay, so that's what I was feeling. I was very much feeling that tough love energy. Oh, yeah. I don't listen to that anymore. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's bring some more light down through the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar, the sacral. Girl, the sacral. So what I want to say is you might have some phantom pain today. As things are kind of coming to the surface, you might get some like cramping that doesn't really make sense in your womb space. I do suggest, taking a bath if you can, and really just giving yourself that sensual time to be present with your emotions, to be present with all of the things that you're feeling, to purge. A bath also allows you to kind of be in some way like sweaty, and it allows energy to move out of the body, so it can be helpful all around. Maybe eating things that are orange today and not Cheetos. Down through the root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, pushing down into the earth, grounding deep into the crystalline core, wrapping your roots around the core, bringing this beautiful love all the way throughout the collective consciousness, and bringing this unconditional love back up through your roots, your feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens, allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you, and bringing this energy all the way back down and around you. And so it is. And so it is. Making chicken noodle soup with carrots. Chicken noodle soup with some soda on the side. Chicken noodle soup with some soda on the side. Let's release any last energy that doesn't serve you. Letting it go, letting it flow. Letting it go, letting it flow. Bringing in some unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Bringing abundance all the way through you. Oh wait. Bringing golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Bringing abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. And so it is. And so it is. Just put on a pot of homemade chicken soup with scooping carrots when you said orange. That's wild. Look at all the synchronicities. Yay. I mean, I do think, over on YouTube, I do think I would connect with the word psychic. I do think I would qualify as that. Yes, you must be the change you wish to see in the world. Do what you can with what you have, where you are. I love that. I know, right? Let me know how you're feeling, Jess. That was a beautiful session. All right. Did we have anyone else book? Was that a multidimensional healing? Of course, as always. That's how we do it around here. I think all healings are multidimensional. I don't think any of them are one dimension. Because if you're working in the quantum space. All right, I see you, Astrid. I see you, girl. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Laura. Hello, Danny. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, so we're going to do another 25-minute session with Astrid. If you're vibing with these sessions and you want to get on the list, you can. We have a couple more spots open. If not, that's okay too. That's how it is. Excellent, Jess. Excellent. You quantum leap so much. I love that. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being here. All right. Make sure, like I said, make sure you're drinking your water. Quick plug. The sponsor of this video is me. If you do want to get a one-on-one session with me, you can go check out my link in bio and look at all my services. You can also do a recorded session. If you don't want to do a live session like this, you can go to my link in bio and I can send you a video of a session. What I do for those is I go into the quantum field, I shift time, so as if you are watching me at the same time that I'm recording it, I tune into that energy. It's fun to play around with time, y'all. Drinking moon water. Named the plug. I'm glad you're here, Victoria. Sad you missed the collective. Aw, that's okay. Danny, you can always go over to my YouTube channel. It's available now to watch those collective sessions. I don't remember what we even talked about today. intimidating intentions. All right, let's get into Astrid's healing. Again, I want to say real quick, go check out my YouTube channel for the February energy update that I posted yesterday. You have pain in your body, absolutely. Getting a lot of yawning already before we get into this. Okay, let me get my energy ready. I think I'll do one more spot today. So if anyone wants to get on the list, we have one more spot open. I'm literally crying. Like there's tears going down my eyes as I'm tuning into this energy. Okay. Ooh, lots of releasing. I'm feeling a lot. Yawning is a release, yes. Is pricing the same? Yes, it is. Do I work at Starbucks? I used to work at Starbucks. Okay. Jacqueline, if you want to send in, I'll close the list. So let me know if you are doing that. And then I'll close the list. All right, Astrid. Give me a second to do some math. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Astrid, put a heart in the chat when you are ready and we will get started. Again, anyone can receive the secondary energy codes to these healings. Put a hand in your heart, put a hand in your belly. Let's take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. Is it hard to breathe in a little bit? Because you're of the pain that you're feeling in your stomach or in your abdominal area? Because that's kind of what I was feeling when I was breathing into your energy. It's like a very shallow breath. Okay, that makes sense. This is something I have experienced. Are you also feeling pain in the back of your abdominal, like around your spine, or is it just the front? Just front. Okay. is a lot. Why is there so much buildup here? Energetic buildup. It's as if what I'm feeling is almost like you saw the expansion of your power and how big it was and how wide it was, and that in itself, the upgrade of seeing how strong your solar plexus could be, caused a stirring in the body. I don't see this as something that's necessarily negative. Obviously, it's not great if it doesn't feel good, so there's things that aren't fully great here, so we're going to work on that. But what I'm feeling is like there was this huge expansion of your energy, and then it almost like recoiled back, and then everything came back into you, and in that moment there was like, oh gosh, like all of this energy. It's very interesting. So they're wanting you to actually open it up more if you can, like keeping your chest open, and it might feel a little painful to do that at first, to open up and to breathe deeper. And I get so hot. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I can feel this. I'm just gonna open. Ooh, I'm gonna open up a passageway in your stomach. Good, and allow things to flow through. Everything is like releasing out of all of my body. Really open up that root chakra. So the root chakra has to feel strong in order for this to release out of the solar. Relax here. And let this energy flow down through your hips, your thighs, your knees, your shins, your calves, your ankles, and your feet, pushing down into the earth, grounding. Oof. I can feel like the heat. The heat is also moving. So allow that heat to be moving down your body into your legs and kind of just burning out any insecurity or anything that isn't allowing you to fully be in your full energy. And again, if you can, keep that chest open and really focus on breathing right now. That can help. All right. We're going to bring a cooling waterfall of energy down through the crown, third eye, throat. Oof. Oh, girl. There's so much releasing out of your body right now. And I wonder if it's because, again, because you saw the expansion of how big your energy was, now it's coming back in and being like, okay, what doesn't serve me? Now I have to like literally burn out everything in my body that doesn't serve me to be able to be in my highest power. So it does feel like what they're showing me is like you're walking through fire. But I do see like the divine walking through you, or with you, and through you. Like you guys are walking together through this fire. You will make it to the other end. In this moment, there is a lot of purging. There is. And it's okay to admit that, and it's okay to understand, though, that it can be beneficial to you to fully feel it, to breathe through it. Right? When we're resisting our breath, when we're keeping our breath shallow, we're resisting the feelings of pain. And they're not wanting you to constantly be in pain, but they're wanting you to fully be open to the experiences, if that makes sense. because the more that you can breathe, the faster things can move. So they're going to actually bring more fire alchemy in through the heart and down into the solar, and just allowing more of this to burn away. You really might feel that fire. Just keep breathing. And visualize the pain turning into charcoal. Just letting it slowly fade with the fire. Oh, whew. So someone asked the question of having a conversation with someone and you keep yawning. What is that? That's many different things. Yawning can also be the feeling of safety. Finally allowing our nervous system to be relaxed enough to yawn is letting go of things that we might be holding on to. So because I can feel in her energy field that she's been kind of holding more than releasing, that's why a lot of my energy is now releasing, almost to show back to her that that's okay to do right now. So my body will reflect back to my client what is needed. So oftentimes with the yawns, yawning is this need for air, it's a need for breath. Okay, feel the fire again. So anytime you're feeling any stabbing pain, any pain here, allow that fire to come in and to burn it away. And again, you're gonna feel it, and that's okay. Ooh. Can you feel it in some way kind of going up in your heart as well? The heart is the one that is offering this fire to the lower body. Ooh. They're showing you like twisting this energy down and pulling it out. They just keep saying like insecurities. So it has to stem from like being seen and like insecurities in the world. I'm even seeing like your inner teen, like you've always been a little bit different, a little bit weird, in the best way possible. And they're showing like these insecurities of yourself being bold in the world have to come to the surface because of how big your energy is, because of how strong and potent your frequency is. It just no longer serves you to be insecure, and it does feel like it was very foundational in your body. Like even you could have even had some stomach issues at some points in your life because of certain levels of insecurity. Like I'm hearing thought allergies. You could be allergic to things because of fear. They keep just wanting you to breathe. So we're going to bring a cooling energy down through your crown, third eye, throat, heart. I'm actually almost feeling like a crying that also wants to come forward. Lots of things are releasing. Deep exhales. Bringing this cooling energy down into the bottom of the heart. and down into the solar plexus, wrapping this cooling energy now all around and inside all of these wounds in the solar plexus, just cooling it down and just kind of icing all around the solar. This could also feel weird. I'm bringing this down through the sacral and the root, relaxing the root, bringing this cold energy down through the hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth. So I'm noticing as I'm putting ice around this energy, it's like instantly melting. So we're just going to keep putting ice around. Just to allow it to calm down just for a moment. Of course, it doesn't make sense to put ice around the solar plexus. The solar plexus is the sun energy. But in this moment, because we did bring a lot of fire in, I want to make sure that we are balancing it out. And so from here, and oftentimes when I use ice, it can help solidify any maybe parasitic energies or any energies that are not of service to you. And so as I'm doing this, what I'm seeing is like kind of these like black, they almost look like worms or parasites of insecurity that are coming forward. They're coming to the surface. They were deeply embedded or embedding themselves in your solar plexus because of, again, what I'm feeling is old insecurities that have to come out. They just don't serve you any longer. So what you could also do with this is do any type of cleanse in the body, parasitic cleanse, or anything to just flush out your system. They're showing me salt as well. Sulfur. Oh yeah, absolutely. Adding salt to drinking water for sure. But they're showing me literally like rubbing salt. Like I'm seeing like salt scrub on the stomach and allowing that to pull things out. You could even use certain oils. What I'm seeing is castor oil that you could put on your stomach and let it just sit there. I'm also seeing a warm compress could be helpful to your stomach. But they mainly just keep saying keep breathing. Make sure you're not keeping your breath very shallow. And I know that can be hard when we're feeling pain in our stomach to really be breathing. But it's going to be the thing that helps accelerate the healing. Good, good, good. Yeah, really flushing out that system. So we're going to bring some golden light, very sterilized golden light. I love using gold for healing. We're going to bring golden light behind your solar plexus and bring that through your solar plexus all together, moving all throughout your abdominal and through your abdominal muscles and through your solar plexus and any wounds that are held within there, flushing that through all the way through you and allowing that golden light to just shine. You might feel energy moving through that way. Give it permission to do so. It does feel like an upgrade in some capacity, and I know it doesn't feel great right now, but in the long run, this does feel like an upgrade. It feels deeper than just something physical, and I think you know that. And I'm seeing Mother Sophia coming down and also placing her hands around the back of your solar, but also near your kidneys as well. She's sending in light through there. The full moon energy is definitely full moon in Leo. That strong energy of being very seen. Okay, so all of it makes sense. It is this energy, like we've been talking about though, this energy of allowing yourself to be seen and to not be insecure in being seen. A lot of things are coming to the surface, very subconscious things, so things that you might have already worked on, but maybe collectively you're noticing and feeling and purging. And so then even in that, noticing, okay, is this collective, is this personal? Just start to feel your energy releasing. And another thing that can be very helpful is rhythmic movements, like rocking back and forth. I'm glad. Because the solar plexus enjoys rhythm. Well, at least the sacral enjoys rhythm, and the sacral is holding up the solar right now. So just slowly giving yourself that ability to move through rhythm can be really helpful. Yeah, because I don't even want to stop now. Ooh. Feeling more light coming down from the heavens, down through your crown, third eye, throat. Take a deep breath in. There's a lots of things opening up also in the lower heart. So again, which makes sense because we're connecting with old insecurities, like inner teen wounds is what I keep feeling like this is an inner teen thing. Inner child or even young adult insecurity. Because the heart really wants to open with this too. There we go, let the heart flow. That opened up more space. To breathe, good. Good. It's that lower heart and upper solar. It's the diaphragm. Which is why I keep saying breathe. Breathe with the diaphragm. The diaphragm, when it is able to move, all of the rest of the chakras are actually able to be more in alignment. So really open up that diaphragm, belly breaths. Good releasing. So just keep doing these practices. It's going to be slow, but it's going to be steady. Again, things like taking a bath, things of compresses that you can put on yourself, castor oil, all of the different things that can just really help you move energy, even juice cleansing, anything like that can be really helpful. Focus on the breath. That's the main thing that they want to share with you. We're going to bring some more light down through the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar, the sacral, the root, opening up deep in the root, relaxing the hips, relaxing the thighs, moving through the hips, thighs, back of thighs, knees, back of knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, pushing down through the feet, connecting in with your rooted system, grounding deep into Gaia, and just continue flushing out. Feel that waterfall of energy, flushing out the old, bringing you into the new. Bringing that all the way down through your roots, down into the mycelium network to let go of the old and bring these roots all the way down to the crystalline core. Just wrap your roots around the core and just sit here, holding on to Gaia very deeply. As star seeds, it can be a lot, I think for me at least, it's the easiest to connect with the crystalline core because it feels the most cosmic. And so as a very bright star seed, I think that can be really helpful for you to really visualize holding on to that core, to feeling very stable in her energy, because she is the one that called you in. Gaia herself was the one that asked the star seeds to come in. And so feel that deep connection with Gaia. It's going to help you stay grounded and stay stable as you're moving through these physical body shifts. But just know you're doing what you need to do. Take care of yourself. Gaia is sending you so much unconditional love back up through your roots, your feet, your ankles, your shins, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens, allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you, and bringing this energy all the way back down and around you. And so it is. And so it is. Releasing out any last energy that doesn't serve you. Sending you so much love, Christine. Releasing out any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go and letting it flow, letting it go and letting it flow, letting it go and letting it flow. You're very, very welcome. I'm sending you so much love as you're experiencing these ascension symptoms and these shifts of higher energy, because you're so energetically sensitive. I truly do understand these feelings. They will pass. That's all I can say to you. They will pass. Feel it out. Keep breathing. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out. Appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Bringing golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Bringing abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. We had done some really strong and powerful stuff in the last 2 sessions, so it kind of makes sense that your body is feeling this. Again, really focus on anchoring into the center of the earth. That can be really, really helpful as star seeds, okay? So that's it for Astrid. I am going to close the list because I think Jacqueline sent in. You're welcome. And you did as well. Excellent. Where did you guys send in? Oof. I gotta reset after that one. Hello, welcome in everyone. Hello, Pops over on YouTube. Excellent. Do we have Jacqueline in here, Jacqueline? If not, we'll go over to spiritually upgraded first. We will see. We will see. Maybe she didn't send in. I think she said she did. Anywho, let's go over to my website. Nicole, excellent, with a 15-minute session. Oh, did I? Oh my gosh. Did I? Give me a second. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. Whew. And my energy is mine. I was wondering, I was like, I'm still feeling this energy. I don't remember if I did that or not. So I'm grateful you said that. Okay, that makes me, okay, I feel it. I feel it. Oof. Oof. Ooh, excellent. I can't wait. We'll tune into Nicole. Give me a second. I can tell you right now, we are going through a huge catalyst of change. So I would say yes right off the bat. You're welcome, beautiful soul. Sending you so much love, Christine. And I'm grateful that we were able to hold space for you the other day on Friday and just allow you to connect with Rowdy. Okay, Nicole, I'm writing you down. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick before we get started with this, and I also need a quick little refresh after that last healing. I'll be right back. Make sure you guys are noticing your energy field, noticing where you might be attaching to other people's energy here. Learn the lesson right now. If you're holding on to anything of any of these sessions, let it go. Feel into yourself. I'm glad. Okay, I'll be right back, you guys. Sit. Be still. All right, y'all. Thank you. Yes. All right, let's get into this session. Again, if Jacqueline comes in, Jacqueline, wait, let me check something real quick. I want to see if she sent in at all. Yeah, I think she did. Okay, Jacqueline, I do think we're gonna go into Nicole's session real quick. Is that okay if we... Okay. I was just enjoying. Okay, So we'll do Nicole's session. Hers is a 15-minute session, and then we'll do Jacqueline's, which is a 25-minute session. Okay. Sorry, you guys. It takes me a second to move through all this energy. So sometimes I need a little bit of time to recalibrate before sessions. Alright, let's tune into this one. Make sure y'all are drinking lots of water. Again, you guys can receive the secondary energy codes. Alright, Nicole, put a heart in the chat when you are ready, and we will get started. Whew. Put a hand in your heart, put a hand in your belly. Let's take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. There should be a ton of different energies there. And it's funny because I'm blanking now, but what they were showing me very specifically is that movement is very necessary for you right now. And they kept showing me a jean jacket. I don't know why a jean jacket specifically. Maybe something with wardrobe, maybe allowing yourself to change your wardrobe. And then changing the pace. Like, there's a lot of things in your reality that are changing. I do feel like all of them are foundational right now. And you will feel these changes really ramping up before the year of the horse, and then in the year of the horse there's going to be a lot of new things coming forward to you, or a lot of new ideas, a lot of new accessibility to things that maybe mentally you had blocked out before, is what I'm feeling. But they're really wanting you to have spiritual routine, or things that are changing but are keeping you stable through all of it. I do keep seeing movement, like yoga or Pilates or going on a walk. Something like that is very important for this time for you. Building a foundation with movement constantly allows you to flow with ideas and change ideas, because when your body is moving, your mind can move and your soul can move. And because we are moving so much as a collective society, it's just going to help balance out your energy. So making sure that you are moving in whatever way that is going to be helpful. Making sure that you give your body the transitions that it wants to go through is going to be helpful. So maybe even changing your diet, again, changing your wardrobe, things like that. I am feeling a lot of change in your field. There was something else they showed me. What else did you show me, Spirit? Interesting, what they're showing me right now is digging a hole, but it's not like you're digging yourself a hole. It's something about, they're showing me grounding. They're showing like digging a hole for your feet to be embedded in. So this feels, it feels like an analogy. It feels more like an imagery than it is like physically doing that, because I know it's very cold, but maybe in the springtime or the summertime you could do that. There's something about like really knowing your foundation so much that you dig your feet into it and you're solid. Because again, because there is so much movement at the surface, there's so many changes happening around you and maybe even up in your mind, that the feet need to stay stable. So this is again why they keep showing working with the body, because being embodied is going to be the greatest tool that you have in this moment. I feel that it's time. I do. What I'm also seeing, what they're showing me is a carousel. Very interesting. They're showing me a carousel, and it feels like something about time. They're showing you getting off the carousel, getting out of the cycle, right? Something deeper there about this, and I'm feeling it. Getting out of the cycle. Carousel is kind of child energy, walking out of these cycles that your mind has still put you in, of being maybe a victim to certain things in this world. Letting go of the trauma is what I'm hearing. I think a lot of times when we can go on our healing journey, we get very hyper fixated on what went wrong. And they're saying you don't need to do that any longer. I think you've already identified what went wrong. Start to identify how to make it better, without only identifying the negative. Bringing more light down to your crown, third eye, throat, heart. Solar, sacral, and root. I am feeling something in your sacral chakra. So as we're talking about the inner child, that's coming forward. I'm actually feeling a lot in your sacral chakra. It's like heating up. There's a lot of movement there. And so this also makes sense with new catalytic events that are coming forward. Thank you for the gift, by the way. Thank you. But I think that it is also showing new creative experiences that want to come forward for you, new things that are going to be birthed in your reality. It's as if energetically your womb is swollen, you're pregnant with ideas. Fun analogy, but deeply, like there's new things that are going to be pushed out of you. But again, in order for you to feel safe enough to bring these ideas forward, you have to have your feet planted in the earth. You have to be very grounded. You have to be very present with the body. Anything else that wants to come through here? Your spirit guides are very proud of you. They're very sweet. They're like, tell her how beautiful she is, how great she is, how much work she's done. We honor her so much. Like, they're just gushing about you. And so, like, feel that. Allow yourself to feel that and know that there is, like, this deep amount of angelic support, deep amount of support from your higher team that, like, looks down at you, not looking down, but, like, perceive you, and they're looking up to you. So it's kind of a fun little way that they're viewing you, is like they're looking at you from a higher realm, but still looking up to you as a beautiful vessel of light on this planet. Like, they really honor that you're here. They really honor that you're moving through this huge transition right now. And there's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of excitement. They're just saying, stay excited. Transmute that anxiety into excitement. It's the same feeling, it's the same pressure. Transmute it. It's what I'm hearing is life is going to get easy for you, but you have to let it get easy. You have to let it get easy. Makes me want to cry. Oh, yay. That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm feeling more of your light language coming online, or your true light expression. So again, this could be, again, a lot of creative things that are wanting to come out of you. You have to allow them to feel safe enough to do so with your foundation. But I am seeing maybe even you drawing with light language, or starting to really, I don't know if you're open with light language yet, but really allowing your voice to be, and to speak, and to sing, and to laugh, and to enjoy the sounds that come out of you. Truly enjoy yourself is what they're saying. Truly enjoy how far you've come. Truly enjoy your own expression, because art is not made for anyone else. It is made for you. And if others relate to that art, then that's a blessing. But they're saying make art to relate to yourself. Make art to enjoy. Art doesn't have to look good, it has to feel good. So they're wanting you to be more creative with that. And maybe it's just like buying a pack of markers and a coloring book. Or maybe it's something deeper. Maybe it's not having those lines at all on the page, just a blank canvas of you to explore the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities that wants to come through you. Again, I'm just feeling this really large, oozing feminine energy that just wants to come out. You have to give yourself the space to say that it is safe to come out, and to really be in that soft, childlike femininity. A very curious energy, but a very stable and sound energy as well. Yeah, you're moving through something really, really beautiful. I'm hearing the word profound. Profound. Added with healer, profound healer. Profound healing. Okay. Just really massaging and working with that sacral chakra, giving more permission to the body to release the old guard around being soft. You're allowed to be super soft. This doesn't mean embarking in victimization, but it means allowing yourself to trust that things are going to get easier. Trust that life is going to get better. Trust that you can be vulnerable and safe. Trust. Ooh, lots of old energy moving out of the womb, down through the root, the hips, the thighs, the knees, the shins, the calves, the ankles, and the feet, pushing down into the earth, grounding in. Grounding this energy deeper and deeper and deeper. Building a beautiful foundation. Yes, my list was closed today, love. Building a beautiful foundation here. So yeah, really focus on the womb today. If you want to put some oils on your womb and just connect with yourself, connecting with the creative things that want to come forward, there is a lot of beautiful changes. Stay focused on you internally, as the external versions of you are also changing. Like the way that you even see yourself in the mirror, it feels like is going to change. The way that you look is going to change. And so they're saying none of that like matters. Like it does. And what I'm seeing is like you're actually going to glow more. So you're going to look better, if you will. It's you're becoming more of who you want to become. Even in that though, it can feel a little like, oh, this is weird. But they're wanting you to really focus on you on the inside. Who are you becoming? Who are you creating? What are you discovering? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I do feel a lot of good energy coming forward to you. A lot of new ideas, a lot of adventures that want to come to the surface. So yeah, I do think you're breaking out of a stagnant energy if that's something that you're feeling. I do think that's something that you are really coming to the surface with. So take lots of good care of your inner child today. Really rub on your womb, be really connected there. And bringing this energy down through the hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down through your roots, digging deep into the roots, creating a firm foundation for yourself, your inner child, and that deep, soft, feminine. Bringing this deep down into the crystalline core, wrapping your roots around the core, bringing this energy through the collective consciousness field, and then bringing this unconditional love back up to your roots, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up to the heavens, allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you, and bringing this energy all the way back down and around you. And so it is. Yeah, that's why they kept, and anytime that you do feel weird, visualize your feet literally in the dirt, like we had said before. Really feel into it. Yeah, that's what I'll say. Releasing out any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. You're welcome. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out. Appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you, Ashe, Ashe. Bringing golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Bringing abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. So it is. So it is. There you go, beautiful soul. You are so welcome. I'm so grateful you enjoyed that. All right, next up we have Jacqueline with a 25-minute session. Activation and guided message. Make sure you are drinking lots of water. These healings today have been very necessary for fluidity. I ran out of water. That's a good sign, but also a bit of a bummer. Oh boy. Y'all, it's kind of funny. Literally every single day, I look like a different person. And I love it. I'm not gonna lie. I do love it. All right. Let's get started with Jacqueline's energy healing. I think that's all we have today. Perfect. Thank you, thank you. All right, let me get my energy ready. We'll get into Jacqueline's. Feeling the heart already. All right, Jacqueline, put a heart in the chat when you are ready, and we'll get started. Someone said on YouTube, you're an uptight looking person. Do you think I am? I don't think I am. Maybe I am. Put a hand in your heart, put a hand in your belly. Let's take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. Okay, so the thing that I kept seeing there was ceremony of like working with mushrooms, working with shrooms. I don't know if that's something that you've done. I don't know if that's something that I've talked to you about before, but I do feel it to be in some way relevant to your field. I'm feeling like there is a connection there, and I am seeing like very much ceremonial energy. Like, I don't know, I'm seeing like a cup in your hand and like having someone, like you're drinking something, maybe it's cacao, maybe it is ceremony or mushrooms in like a tea. That's pretty powerful. Something like that you're I don't know why I'm seeing this, but this is what I'm seeing, so allow whatever to come through. But I'm seeing like a lot of ceremonial energy, and I'm seeing like a red head covering or something that you're putting over your body just to allow you to really sink into the dirt. And I am feeling you like really in the dirt again, and another analogy of like being in the dirt, but I'm seeing like your actual root chakra really touching the grass. Something about being so grounded right now is so necessary. There's a little bit of like an overwhelming feeling here. I also feel like a slight bit of like I want to cry, and I don't know why either. Like I'm feeling it right here. I just want to kind of cry. Ah, like what am I supposed to be doing? Ah. I also feel like this energy of wanting to run away, like literally running down the street. Maybe not the most beneficial thing, but it's just the analogy. Like I want to go. I heard I want to go to Mexico. I want to go. Adventure, travel. Ugh, the heart, there's a lot with the heart coming forward too. I have this feeling of like wanting to cry and wanting to scream, wanting to let everything out and like rip my shirt open. They're showing me like the werewolf meme. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff coming out here. Open up the heart. There's a lot of like subconscious things coming to the surface, really opening up in your field. Oof. Ugh. I don't know what it is. Like there's this energy, this frustration almost at the universe, frustration at God, frustration at the situations at hand. Why aren't things different? They're saying Isabel very specifically. So I don't know if there's an Isabel in your life. Something around that word is coming forward. I think what it is, the Leo full moon. I think the Leo full moon's got you in a little feeling. You're in your feelings, because I do know that you're very connected with the Lyrans. And so with this Leo full moon coming forward, I think there's a lot of emotions coming to the surface, a lot of wounding that is wanting to be licked, is what I'm hearing, like licking your wounds and having like this motherly lioness energy as well, licking these wounds. It's almost like this feeling of being alone, but also knowing that you need to experience these things alone. Again, the werewolf, the lone wolf meme is coming up. A lot of interesting energies coming to the surface, which I think is good. I think it's really good, because sometimes I'll tune into your energy and you're very decompartmentalized from your feelings, but I think it's really good that these are coming forward instantly. Whether this is conscious or subconscious, it's good. Something with my eyes as well. My eyes just like kind of feel tired, or like there's just like this tired energy, like I'm tired of all this. I'm hearing, when is it going to slow down? When is it going, when is my break? When is my break? I'm drained, yeah. When is my break? This is why I feel this feeling of like, I want to run away to Mexico. I don't want to pay my taxes. There's so much going on here. It's like I'm very stimulated in your field right now. I'm very stimulated. There's a lot of stimulation coming from all directions. A very multi-dimensional stimulation. So like deep ADHD energy from all directions. I'm like, I'm working on so many different things and I don't know who I am right now. So they're like, they keep wanting to bring you back to stillness. Allow yourself to push yourself to be still. It's not very easy for you to do that. It's not very easy for you to naturally put the phone down, or to not be talking to someone or doing something. Not even having the, well, I was going to say not even having the TV on, but I think sometimes having a little bit of distraction can help us get into that modality. Red cardinal out the window again. And he just flew away. So someone from your past, it feels like, maybe ancestors coming into your field to give a little bit of encouragement. What I'm hearing is it just feels good to be seen. It feels good to be seen through it. Sometimes being seen is the only medicine we really need, is just to witness the struggle and then just to keep going, because ultimately you know that you can handle it. You ultimately know that you can move through this. And I feel like the music also got louder. That feels relevant as well. Oof. Yeah, the eyes, I just keep wanting to like just shut my eyes. They keep showing me to the heart and to the root chakra. And the hips. The hips want to dance. They want to salsa, specifically. They want to salsa. Ooh. I'm starting to also get shakes in my body, which means there is a lot of energy releasing here, or a lot of energy that is held here. Ooh. I'm also seeing a photo shoot. They're like, know how sexy you are, goddess. So there's a lot of, again, this multi-dimensional energy of like so many different beings and things that are coming at you, that are giving you this information. It can feel very tiring on top of the human experiences. So you have a lot of different parts of you right now, but there is a large aspect of your spirit team that's just like very much encouraging, like come on, baddie, you know who you are. There's a lot of that energy here as you're shifting. Ugh. And they just like, they keep bringing up the heart, like there's just so much coming out. Ugh. This might just need to be like a somatic release session. So really feel into your shoulders as there's a lot of energy letting go out of the heart. Maybe a little bit of tapping. There's so many emotions here. And what I'm also feeling is that I don't think that you're fully feeling all of what I'm feeling on this end, because if you were, that I probably wouldn't be feeling this much. So I want you to almost see yourself witnessing how to move through these emotions that can be a little bit overstimulating or a little bit just deep and frustrating. These are different ways that you can really allow it to come forward and comfort yourself by stimming is a way that we can also call this. Just giving your body what it needs. I'm also feeling a grandmother energy here. Is like patting your back, saying it's gonna be okay. We are working with you to get everything that you want in this lifetime. And I'm also seeing a cruise. I don't know if that's something that you want in your field, but they're showing just like all of these different traveling adventures that you're going to be going on. I'm also hearing travel agent. So I don't know if that's something you want to go into or something that you're going to be working with. I'm hearing travel agent, lots of traveling. And as I'm talking about traveling, your heart is like, whoa, it's like doves are coming out of your chest. You're like, that's what I want. I want to experience everything. And I will experience everything. And so they're saying, like, make sure you're changing your mentality around lack. Using your time and energy wisely. Focusing on the things that matter to you rather than the things that society wants of you. Refocusing. Grandma from dad or mom's side? I think it's mom's side, because I saw your mom there as well. But I'm actually seeing both of them now, so both of them are coming through with encouragement. And I think one of them is like, I'm sorry if you expect me to not be proud of you. I'm very proud of you. It's as if maybe you have felt judged by your ancestors, and they're saying, no, we're very proud of you. You are fulfilling more than we even expected of you. You are far surpassing the expectations that were within your contract. I love that. I love that energy. Here, let me just flesh out your field. Yeah, that's really beautiful. Again, coming back to the heart. Girl, it's just like, oh, I get these like waves of like, oh my gosh, I'm so emotional. And then it like passes and then I'm like, oh. And it's like so emotional that it's almost like I want to like throw up. Like it's like there's these huge waves of emotionality, which I do think is necessary for your field. Because they're like, you can't, there's something where you can't fake this, is what I'm feeling. Okay, continue to clear out. They're just continuing to open up your channel so that these waves can flow in a lot easier. They are saying anytime that you do feel these waves, sit in silence. Don't try to distract them out of existence. And my left hip is hurting. So that also feels relevant. Give me a second to stretch. The left is that feminine side. So again, what we've been talking about in the collective generally has been allowing us to soften into our more feminine nature, balancing out the patriarchy with the matriarchy. And while we're doing this collectively, a lot of us that have in some ways suppressed our feminine, it is coming forward now. And which is also interesting because on YouTube there was a person that said you'll never be a man, which is not my intention at all, but it's just fascinating that there's still this man versus woman energy in the collective. Okay, but anyways, this is coming forward in your field as really allowing that fluid emotion to come forward. And they're saying you're not too much. You're not too much. Just because you have big emotions doesn't mean that you are too much for others to handle. Those emotions are a really deep and beautiful gift for others to experience. And again, I keep seeing you and leading ceremonies. Like I'm seeing you experiencing ceremonies and then I'm seeing you leading ceremonies. And this is also what I'm seeing you traveling for and with. And maybe that in this moment can feel overwhelming, but I think ultimately, like in your soul, you're like, I know that that's what I'm meant to do, to travel and connect with souls. Yeah, the left hip has started to relax as I've talked about that, because that's your very feminine nature coming to the surface. Like I'm not, your energy is like, I don't want to schedule people. Like I don't know what your job is, but I don't want to do this. So there, it feels like there's a transition there energetically with you trusting your gifts more and trusting that you have the ability to lead others through spiritual concepts. They're saying they do want you to experience these things first. Finding community, finding other women that hold and do rituals. I'm in the apartment industry. I don't know why I keep seeing travel agent. I don't know why that keeps coming up. Maybe that's something you I don't know. So just sit on that. I don't know why travel agent keeps coming up. Sit with that. I'm gonna let go of my left hip because it's feeling better now. But there is a deep softening of your field. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be. Releasing this energy. Spirit wants you to travel is what I'm feeling like. Spirit wants your heart to be on fire. Spirit wants you to be excited about these things. Spirit wants you to enjoy yourself because you are joyful. Spirit wants you to enjoy your joyful nature. And I think in some places in your reality, you're not allowed to, I don't know, if it's not that you're not allowed to fully be seen in your joy, it's just not as appreciated in other places where it could be appreciated. Spirit's like, I want you to be enjoyed. Because you deserve that. Because you're a really beautiful person, really beautiful soul. Yeah, and I'm hearing, why hasn't it happened yet? Have you allowed yourself to open up to that happening? Have you truly trusted that you are worth more than you've given yourself credit for? And then I'm hearing practice and like clinical energy, like practicing energy healing with people, with your mom, with others. Again, I keep seeing like this finding community, finding ceremony, finding people that are connected with the earth. That feels very relevant in your field. And it's, again, whether it's maybe you're the one that's starting this, maybe there isn't things around you that are super community based with earth and ritual and things like that, and maybe it is your call to start something, to bring community together, because you do have this very extroverted nature where you are just such a joy to be around. I think people really would enjoy you. Again, the word joy, enjoy, joyful, all of these things coming forward, because it feels, you know, that it's part of you. With my cat and dog. Okay, so they're saying, Spirit is saying, you next level up. They want you to level up in your confidence by sharing your light, by being witnessed by other people, by being witnessed by others. So practicing your healing on really anyone. But Spirit is saying that is the way that you can be certified in your heart, or that's the way that you can feel confident in yourself, is allowing others to witness you and then them to reflect back to you how beautiful that was, how good that was, and you'll continue to learn. But it does feel like that's something the Spirit wants you to do, is to be seen. Is to be seen in your light. Okay. I think those are all of the messages that they're coming forward with today. Let's bring some more light down through the crown. This feels like a good message. I want to end it at that. There was a lot of good release that happened through that. A lot of good energy here. So keep your head up. There's a lot of beautiful things that are coming forward. Your ancestors are very excited for you. Your spirit team is very excited for you. Keep staying excited. You're creating a lot of good things, whether you know it or not. Okay. Bringing light down through the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart. The heart feels a lot better than when we started. The solar, the sacral, and the root, pushing through the hips, the thighs, the back of the thighs, the knees, the back of the knees, the shins, the calves, the ankles, and the feet, pushing down into the earth, grounding down, rooting this light, building a foundation. And again, I'm hearing dream bigger, dream bigger, dream bigger. Believe in those dreams. They're no longer dreams. Grounding all the way down to the crystalline core, wrapping your roots around the core. I have this feeling that this new lunar, or this new Chinese New Year, is going to be really good for you. Bringing this light back up through your roots, your feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens. Allowing this to be your truth, if it feels right to you, and bringing this energy all the way back down and around you. And so it is. And so it is. There you go, beautiful soul. Let's release out any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. Letting it go, letting it flow. Yay! Yay, that makes me so happy, love. I'm glad you're feeling better. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out. Appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Bringing golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Bringing golden light abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in, love. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. There we go, beautiful souls. Su tia shkuna nukua remo boakai ishi. I'm so glad that reflected back to you. I'm so glad that you enjoyed those sessions on YouTube. And always, for all of these sessions, if you did miss anything, maybe you missed the collective, yeah, maybe if you missed the collective, you can always go check it out on YouTube. That's why I stream on both of the platforms. It is very interesting though, you guys. I feel more vulnerable with both platforms on because of course YouTube is still YouTube. I don't know, it has its own energy. I'm very grateful for TikTok and the community I built here. Maybe I have to do a little bit more energy coding for YouTube because we just get some stragglers over there sometimes. Yes. And so I think it's really interesting that Spirit is asking me to really expand my energy, to be seen more. We're hearing that a lot in these messages as well. A lot of us are being called into positions of more leadership or being more seen. And so it's very fun to do that over here on YouTube. So again, go check out yesterday's video that I posted, which was the February energy update. There's a lots of good energy and information that's coming forward. It always helps me to station my energy when I do those energy updates, because one thing I talk about is more love coming into the collective, and yesterday I felt it big time. Like I literally could feel my heart opening, and I was like, whoa, I thought that it was already really big and really open, but it's just expanding even deeper. One quick thing before we close out here, something I've been doing a lot and trying to practice is when I used to go to the grocery store, I used to walk in very guarded, just like, I don't want anyone to really touch my energy. And then my dad saw me in a grocery, he saw me at the grocery store, and he like kind of bursted that bubble, and it was like really weird for me to like see myself kind of let go of the guard. And like then we talked about it later, and he was like, well, is this supporting your mission to be super guarded? And I just thought it was fun the way that he like talked to me about it. And I was like, you know what, maybe it's not. Maybe it is really helpful for me to bring joy to people even when it's going to trigger them. I think because for a while I just know that I'm different in this, small conservative town. Like I'm just a different type of soul, and so I think people already have a little bit of a staring problem. And so I think I took that personally, and now I'm learning to not take that personally. And it's funny because these are the things I talk about, but I'm just a human alongside of you. I think the greatest teacher is also a student. And so I'm grateful to be learning all these things just alongside of you guys and moving through this ascension. It's really wild. It's really insane to be here, to be present, and to be feeling all of this energy. But we've got it, y'all. It's going to be really beautiful, and I'm very, very excited for what's next. So let's close out. Of course, again, go check out my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Releasing out any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go and letting it flow, letting it go and letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. We're going to bring some golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected, bringing abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. energy is yours. And my energy is mine. And so it is. And so it is. There you go, beautiful souls. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful session. I'm so glad that you found me as well. So I will be back here on Wednesday. Of course, if you guys don't know my schedule, I'm here Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Times. And on the other days, I have my individual sessions and my recorded sessions. So go check out my link in bio if that's something that you're interested in. And I'm sending you guys so much love. Mwah. Bye. All right, have a great one, YouTube.